What's poppin', guys? It's your girl Day, and I'm back on YouTube with some more videos. I'm so excited, and like I always say, positive in, positive out. Keep moving forward and go make that money, honey. But first off, I'd like to not necessarily apologize, but like make up for the timing on my videos. I had to take a break because like I felt like I wasn't being like my authentic self, and that's because I was like literally taking notes and like trying to like really make it perfect, and it was like I was going against everything that like I tell y'all. Like I was trying to be perfect on my YouTube videos when really I just need to, like, my biggest thing is to get these videos out to you guys, my messages out to you guys. And I just started thinking, I was like, you know what, let me start working on myself so I can give y'all like a real message or like real energy towards y'all, because reading off of like a notepad or like trying to script it comes off scripted. Like I was even getting like feedback like, yeah, Day, like this doesn't sound like you. So I was like, let me go back, like, because I don't want to make videos that make me cringe at all.
Stop it. Get some help.
So I am back with some more positive content. I pray that you guys have been doing amazing, and if not, I pray that everything gets better. Towards the season, as y'all can see my outfit, I got it from Fashion Nova, baby. It is getting cold, and I'm a little, I wouldn't say I'm under the weather, but like definitely have some sinus stuff going on. I'm a little congested. So if you're feeling a little congested, baby, drink some tea. Drink some tea. Don't drink coffee, drink some tea. But today I'd like to talk about just staying, I know I always say disciplined, but like in this time that I've taken to not make videos, I had to start focusing on what I needed to be disciplined, and I really had to cut some stuff out and like even cut some people off. And I don't even mean that in like a bad way. Like I just felt like I was getting into a lot of things that I shouldn't have been getting into, and I just stopped doing it. Like I know it's not easy, but it's not easy because our minds are so used to doing things that are like comfortable and that are familiar. There we go. Our brains are comfortable with doing things that are familiar to our bodies. So like if you tell yourself, like me, for a while I was like, I want to start waking up early. You can't start waking up early unless the days that you feel like not waking up early, you actually get up. And the days that you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this, you actually do it. Like it's staying grounded to yourself and like really locking in with yourself.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it!
So my message to you on that would be, when you don't feel like doing it, go harder. Seriously, whether or not it's going to the gym, studying, working out more, whatever you have in your goal, in your list of goals, do it. And if you don't have a list of goals yet, just make a small list. You don't have to do like a big old list of, oh, I need to do this and this, because then you don't want to do it. Make it fun. Like challenge yourself. No one else is going to be your biggest fan but you. For real. You have to be your biggest supporter, because even if you have a big support team, they're not with you on your bad days, on your good days. They're not with you every day. You're with you every day. And what I had to start doing, I had to start going back to church. Like I moved from Houston recently back to Austin, and for anyone who goes to church or has a church family, it's very hard to go back, or no, it's very hard to change what church you're going to. Like I was very committed to the church that I was going to in Houston. Like they're like my family. And so coming back home to Austin, I was like, what am I supposed to do? I needed to be around people that were not like-minded of me, but they had the mindset that I was going for, which was a more grounded in the spirit mindset. So I literally started locking in. I started going to church every Sunday. I started reading my books that, you know, talk about the spirit and talk about what God has in store for me. And I kid you not, like in maybe like 2 weeks, I would say 2 weeks, I started getting better. Like I started wanting to wake up early. I started wanting to, you know, read and write and get closer to God. And it's like, I feel like a lot of us have this thought process of, oh, I gotta chase God, when really he's never running from us. The way I see it in my head is that, you know, we walk with him and we're walking with him, we're having good talks, we're laughing, and then we see some briny shites.
What did he say?
So good. God forgive me. We start seeing these bright, shiny signs, and it's like, come here, just turn real quick. And we turn, and it's never quick. We stay there for a while, and where we stay is in the flesh. Our flesh starts feeding off of the things that God does not have planned for us. So then we feel like, you know, God is just walking away from us when really he never left. We left. And then in the thought of that, I really started realizing that, okay, it's not necessarily like I'm running this race, I gotta chase God, he never left. I just have to get off of that detour and get back on the path that he wants me to be on with him. You know, like, where else would I want to be other than walking with him to where he wants my life to go? And, you know, if you pray, you know, in your prayers, just ask God, you know, God, just guide my path and help me walk closer to you every day, you know. And it helps a lot. And I know this sounds weird, but if you literally look at yourself in the mirror and just say, I love you. Yeah, that's really it. Just, I love you real quick. If you do that every day, you'll realize that your mind will start, like, our minds are like computers. So if you start programming in your mind, okay, I do love myself, you will start seeing yourself in a better light. And you will start doing things that you love. You'll start doing things that you want to do, you know, like, not things that just look good or that are the shiny bright signs in life, because those things are distractions. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a relationship you keep going back to, a job you keep, you know, putting all this time in and you're not getting anything out of, or, you know, partying, drinking. And I'm not saying that I don't party and drink and stuff. I do it, but seldomly. I don't do it as often as I did, because I realized that it brings your vibrations and your energy way down. If you're drinking every day, partying every day, you're not giving yourself the nourishment that you need. You're not feeding your spirit the way that you need to. You know, you're feeding your flesh. That's why it's always fun. You know, when you're with whoever you're with, like, in relationships, if they're not helping you build a strong foundation, if y'all aren't building a strong foundation in the future, you got to step back and look at yourself and ask yourself, am I feeding my spirit? Am I helping myself develop? And if it's a no, then all that stuff gotta go. Like, it kind of seems hard, like, oh man, I don't want to stop living the life that I'm living. But do you want to create a greater life? And if you want to create a greater life, you have to make change. And change isn't always easy, but it's worth it. Like, it's always worth it. And all in all, like, even if I don't see a lot of you guys in person, like, I'm here. I really do mean that. Like, if I get a DM or you know, a text or whatever, like, and it's saying like, Day, could I have some advice? Of course. Like, I can only give so much advice that, you know, I've had in my life experience, but I'm always there. So with saying that, you have to be there for yourself also. Like, I wouldn't say don't depend on anybody, but don't give somebody your everything, because you are your everything. If you're not married or you don't have kids, I feel, you know, in your family and stuff, but I feel like if you don't have those certain spiritual contracts and connections with somebody, don't devote all of your time to somebody else. Devote all your time to you. You know, like, set up a goals list and figure out, okay, this is who I want to be. This is what I want for myself. I want to have a six-pack. I want to wake up every morning at 5 o'clock. Once you achieve, you know, those goals, whatever it may be, those are just the ones that I'm thinking off the top of my head. Once you achieve those goals, then that's when the fun starts. Because then after like 3 months, you're like, dang, I've been waking up every morning. Like, I really sat down and did the dang thing. So find the fun in being disciplined with your life. And I feel like like, I'm talking in general, like, I feel like once you're in your 20s, like, everybody's like, oh, 20s is the best time of my life. Really? I believe that your 20s are setting you up for the best time of your life. Imagine if we took the 10 years from 20 to 30, if we took that time span in our lives and we just locked in.
So lock in for a tweak out. Alright, bet. For real? Yeah, I got you. Oh, dead ass.
That's some time. If you locked in our 20s and you know, cut down on the party and cut down on the drinking and really focused on yourself, imagine how you're 30, how you could rock out in your 30s. Like, that's what I think about all the time. Like, when I'm having a bad day, I'm like, yo, like, I might have had a bad, 24, but my next 24 about to go crazy. Like, it's a mindset. Like, positivity and being motivated is a mindset, and I want to be able to share that with you because it's exciting. Like, as I'm talking about this, I'm getting excited because it's like, we have to be grateful for every 24. We have to be grateful for every hour that we have, because the present is a present. Like, it is a gift to be able to say that you're here. Please do not waste your time. Be on your time. Make sure that your time is valued, and make sure that you do what you need to be who you want to be. And if you feel like you're who you want to be a better you. Like, there's always time to elevate. So I feel like that was enough for right now. I love you guys so much. Please stay positive. Please stay focused. And yeah, I'm out.